Welcome to Tommy's van life. Whoa! So, welcome back to the channel. It's absolutely freezing at the moment. Snowing, frosty as anything. It's cold, really cold. So today I'm fitting a all-in-one diesel heater. My mate, he's converting his van. It's a transit van. He's converting it. Asked me the best way to heat the van up. I highly recommend the diesel heaters. They're great. So I'll give him the link to MaxpeedingRods. He went on their site, ordered it here within 3 days. 3 days. It's mental. Used to take 25. I remember my very first diesel heater a couple of years back took 25 to 28 days delivery. But yeah, 3 days. So I want to thank Macy and the team at MaxpeedingRods. Speedy delivery. It's all there. Thanks. Also, MaxpeedingRods. I'll leave everything in the description anyway. If you want a diesel heater or any other car parts, go on their site. Brilliant website. Macy has given me a nice discount code for you guys, so I can get you 17% off if you use the code TVL2021. Okay, you get that. I'll put it all in the description anyway, so you get a further 17% discount. So go into the description, have a look on their site. Brilliant site. Thanks again, Macy. So we'll get into it. I'll unbox the diesel heater, show you what we got. There's a couple of warnings I want to tell you about first. We'll get that out of the way and then we'll start fitting it. So this is what I'm using. A 5 kilowatt all-in-one diesel heater. Very, very simple to fit. 2 of these is for the air out. But you can, if you don't like the 4 hold thing, you can go on eBay. I'll put a link on there and just get the one. So it's just one big duct in that comes off it, so you can change that. Exhaust and air combustion. It's as simple as that. I've brought a couple of extras. So what people do normally is just, or from a lot of the videos I've seen, people just do 2 holes in the floor, put your exhaust through and put your air combustion through. But these exhausts get seriously hot. Now I've fitted quite a few of these heaters, never these all-in-ones, and I'll explain why in a minute. But these exhausts get seriously hot, so I always use a turret plate. That hole in the floor sits in there, and there you go. It's a good heat shield and whatever else, so I always use a turret plate. These heaters kick out some serious heat. They're brilliant. Like I say, I only use the normal. If you look at the older diesel heaters, they still sell them, but I think they'll end up fading out soon. So you get the smaller diesel heaters that sit flush to the floor. They're the ones I normally use, for the simple reason is, if the exhaust leaks at all, it leaks out of the van. They sit flush to the floor. If there's any leaks at all with the exhaust, it's out of the cab. Now with these are brilliant heaters for sheds, garages, for loads of different uses. You have to be very careful when you install them in a camper van or caravan. And the reason is, that's the exhaust in there. So the exhaust sits quite high. Okay, so if that exhaust is not fitted on there properly and it leaks from the fitting, that is leaking back into the cab. Okay, so a couple of things to prevent that. One, I have never come across a decent exhaust clip with these, with any diesel heater I've ever had. I've never come across a decent clip. So buy yourself a decent clamp, exhaust clamp or clip, and get yourself some sealant, some fire gum, exhaust paste, something just to seal that exhaust onto there with a decent clip. It's your best chance of that sealing properly. And more importantly, get yourself some carbon monoxide detectors. Without a doubt, it's not even an if or maybe, just get yourself some carbon monoxide detectors. Minimum 1. This van's having 2. My mate's very aware of the risk. I've made him very aware of it. the good thing is he won't be camping for a long time. He's still converting it. We're going to be using this on a daily basis, testing it, checking it out, making sure, so we'll know that it's safe when he goes camping with his family. Just make sure that you seal that exhaust on there properly. Simple as that. So I'll get into it. I've got a turret plate. Like I say, these don't come with the kit, these turret plates, but they're a good heat shield. I've got it here anyway. I'm going to use it. Like I say, a lot of people just put 2 holes in the floor and put them through, but I'm going to use this turret plate. So I need to get under the van and see where it's clear enough for me to actually start fitting this heater. So the heater is going as close to the back doors as possible, just mainly because diesel, if there's any spillage or anything, it's just easier to do at the back doors. So first of all, I need to get under the van and see what space we've got, because there's struts, there's pipes, there's everything else, exhaust, whatever else. So I need to get under first before I do anything and see what room we've got around this area, if we've got any room. If not, I have to move it, simple as that. And then I'll do a pilot hole. When I'm sure of it, I'll do a nice big hole with a hole saw, drop the turret plate in, and then the exhaust goes through, the air combustion goes through, and we're ready to start rolling. I've got under the van, and to be honest, there's not that much room, so we've got the spare wheel here. I'll have to come to the side of it. There's a big strut going across there, that's too small there, so this is where we're going. So that is where it's going. I'd like to be able to move it over, but you have to work with whatever's underneath the van. So I've got a hole saw, a metal hole saw, 127mm hole saw, which is perfect for these plates. I'll get the hole in, get the plate in, and then go from there. The hole is cut. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go and I've got a bit of white spray, white primer or something in the garden. All this bare metal, I'm just going to spray it all just to protect it so it don't rust or anything. And then turret plate straight in. That straight on top. Off we go. Anything to do, any spray just to protect that bare metal. Give that 10 minutes to go off, and then we're ready to roll. The turret plate is in, just drops in nicely, screwed it down. Now it just goes through, the air combustion goes through, but more importantly now I'm going to seal that exhaust onto the heater, which is the main bit, is what I warned you about at the start. So let me get that sealed. So I found it's a lot easier doing it upside down. I have cut a slit in, and I'm going to put some paste around the edge, put it on, put the clip down, tighten it up. Right, that to me looks sealed all the way around. I've done it halfway up, slid the pipe over, so it's obviously on the inside of the exhaust as well. And now I'm going to clamp it in. So I've never used this stuff before, I've never had to, because obviously I'll use the other heaters, but I think that is going to be well enough. That is as tight as I can get it. That is absolutely solid on that. So we shall see, but I'll give it the best chance. Right, so the exhaust is always furthest away from the fuel line. For obvious reasons, heat. So exhaust always furthest away. So exhaust, air combustion. Right, exhaust on, air combustion on. When it's underneath, obviously we can't fit that on yet, but when it's underneath, this is a filter and it goes on the air combustion. A muffler hasn't come with this one. I'm going to have to double check. I don't know if these all-in-ones come with the mufflers or not, the silencer. So I'll double check on that. If they don't, they don't. It's simple as that. If they don't and you really need one, they're about £4, about £5 I think on eBay, something like that, cheap as chips. So I'll turn this over, put it in the plate, let's get rolling. So I'll do my best to get under and show you what I've done. Oh. So there's the plate. So the air combustion's coming out and running along there, and the exhaust is coming down, coming through and clipped on there. I will get a muffler for it. That's on there, nice and tight, coming straight out of the back of the van. Oh. Right, underneath sorted. So we've got live, earth, live, neutral. I've just put some quick crimps on here just to test it. I need to get some decent proper size crimps, but this will be enough to test it. So I'll wire this up, we should see power. I'll fire some diesel in there, let's give it a go, give it a run. So we're wired up and we have life. We got a set at 27 degrees. The battery's got 12.6 volts in it. No error codes. That's how long it's been turned on for. It's 07 degrees in there right now. It's set at 27. So I'm going to put some diesel in, prime it up and see if it runs. Fingers crossed. We have diesel, we have power, now we need to prime it. So let's light it up a bit. So to prime the pump, OK, and the down arrow, H off, push it up once, H on, and the pump has started. Let that prime and then we'll turn it on. It might need priming again after, I don't know. I am expecting it to smoke like mad. Outside obviously, to smoke like mad at first. It's just the fuel and having a clear out. So we'll go outside when it gets going, and then we'll go from there. So I'm expecting loads of smoke to come out at the start, but the pump ain't even kicked in yet. Hold on. So she's fired up. As I said, it was going to smoke. Not as bad as I thought, to be fair. I've seen some smoke like mad. It's nice to see that smoke coming straight from under the van as well. Some people don't aim it out enough and the smoke builds up under the van. Look at that, cleared already. We'll get inside. So the heater's now been running for 40 minutes. It's running nice and clean, there's no smoke coming up. Hold on. It's hot in here now, it's really hot. So yeah, it's been running for, hold on, 42 minutes. We got the carbon monoxide alarm as close to the exhaust as I can get it. There's no smoke pouring out the exhaust. It don't stink in here, there's no like plasticky smell or nothing. I think it'll be fine, but don't take it for granted. Like I said before, just keep an eye on it. We've got another carbon monoxide alarm going in here, a smoke alarm, so that's 2 carbon monoxide alarms, 1 smoke alarm, and just keep an eye on it. If I can help in any way, if I can answer any questions, just fire away in the comments, whatever. I'll put everything in the description that you need to know. All the MaxpeedingRods links and everything else, the discount code and everything, I'll put it all in the description. And it's just perfect timing to get this heater in because we have snow. It is absolutely freezing. So we're all done here now. There's not really much else to show you or to film. So it's up running, everything to go. Lovely stuff. If I can answer any of your questions or help you out in any way, just fire away in the comments. I'll put all the stuff in the description, all your discount code for MaxpeedingRods, the heater that I've got, I'll just put everything in the description. And be safe. Thanks for watching.